Actually, it turns out it was the perfect sort of tough love moment that you needed, right? To urge you on, right? Wouldn't you think? Don't you think?
Hello, welcome to EZCZ Collectibles. Today we're looking at the Hot Toys 1/6 scale Iron Man Mark 47. This is the, I think it's Mark 47? This is the suit shown in Spider-Man Homecoming, and it's a suit that sold out, and a lot of people wanted to get it and they couldn't get it, so they really re-released this thing. And that's pretty awesome because I happen to want it. I happen to want this suit. I really like this suit and I missed out on it. And with all the hype and craze, the re-release came out, and here we are sitting here today watching this happen in front of our eyes in this pretty box. Now, I won't be able to do a direct comparison because I don't have the other one, but I believe it's the same exact thing. A little bit of improved paint apps supposedly on the head sculpt, I think. And then that's about it. But collectorzone.com, hit the link down below, save 5% off of anything you buy. 5% off of anything you buy using my code EZCZ at checkout. So, with Collector Zone in there, we're going to go through the box. Now, the box is not catching light real well, but the box is very nice and metallic-y, and then you have these very nice detailed, like, I don't know, it's like, you can feel it. It's textured. As you can see, you kind of see the matte finish of these right here. That is going to be the textured parts. This is a smooth, well, that's not smooth. This is textured. This gray area right here is textured. This is smooth. This is all textured. Everything textured right here. Rebel base and secret base. Look at that. Official retail store. That's pretty cool. They're showing all these toy hunters, little stores back here. I don't think that's on other Hot Toys. Choking hazard. Don't eat the box. Hot Toys and all that kind of stuff. I like going through the boxes that's not Star Wars because it just looks really cool. And then here you can see a little bit of the Iron Man embossed into the styrofoam at the side here, which is how we're going to take out the figure. But like I said, everything is nice and dandy. Diecast figure right here, Iron Man diecast figure. So let's go ahead and unbox this. So when going to unbox it, you kind of pull it to the side, and the styrofoam part reveal itself like so, and that's what we get. The Iron Man Mark 47 embossed into the styrofoam. It looks really good. As usual, this is the black one, which I really like. The black ones, they used to use a light colored one, but I like the black. And then you can see the clamshell inside, probably holding this little accessories that come with him, stand and what the little pulsar thingies that hold the ship and whatnot. So we're gonna look into that, of course, but let's peel back this Iron Man faceplate here for the box, and hopefully he doesn't plop out. Hopefully everything is in there nice and dandy. And here we have it. Oh, that's always nice. Oh, that's always nice looking at something like that. There goes the film. Hopefully nothing falls out. Let's do it here like so. Stay in there. Stay in there. No, Tony, your faceplate. But anyway, his faceplate fell out, but here it is all in the box. We're going to get him out there and start working with him because I don't like displaying it like this. It's going to fall out. So as I go through it all, I'll go ahead and go through some parts. Here is the faceplate of the helmeted head sculpt head, I guess you would call it, because he kind of has a empty head when he talks to Peter in the first beginning halves of him. But here it is. Very nice paint apps, of course, looking just like the Mark 47 faceplate of the concept armor. Nice little like visor inside is nice and clear. Everything is nice. And then you have a little bit of details on the back of him, and that's pretty cool. Nice little details. Everything is very metallic-y and very nice finished looking. It looks metal, which is always good. This part is not going to be metal though. And let's go over the head sculpt, because the head sculpt was supposedly retouched or something like that. I'm not too sure, but there it is. Tony Stark's head sculpt, as usual, looking. I mean, it's been the same for a long time, since we've been getting different suits from the same era. But cool way to tell that you got an officially licensed Hot Toys head sculpt is look right there. They have the little emblem of Hot Toys, like kind of stamped in there. So that's one way to tell your Hot Toys head sculpt is official. But other than that, nice little head sculpt. I wish he was looking straight. He's kind of looking to the side like, who there? Who over there knocking? But anyway, it is what it is. So this is different from this go around of hands. This hand comes already mounted with repulsor blasts coming out the bottom of it, which is a really good addition to him. I really love that gunmetal. As you can see, that gunmetal is looking all kinds of sick. But this is a new addition. From what I've seen, is this repulsor blast hands that gives the effect already glued onto the hand itself. So that's really cool. I like that we have that. It's very nice looking. And here's the hand. We have the open hand, which is essentially the same thing but stiff. But this hand is the beautiful, magnificent, articulated hand, which everybody's come to love so much. I really love these hands because of the articulation you can get with them. You can do so many things, as you can see, with these hands, and that allows it just adds so much to the figure itself. So with that being said, I really love these articulated hands, these fingers, as you can see. But as for hands, everything was the same for the other opposite end. And here is that head sculpt in which it doesn't really articulate. But here's that head sculpt in which Tony talks to Peter with this visor up, I guess, somehow. I don't know how that goes. I know it goes on like so you can lift it up. I guess there it goes. There's a magnet up there somewhere. And then that is basically the empty head sculpt, kind of the Iron Man without his head in there. And as you can see, the little details in the inside, it's not really too much. It's just a bunch of lines and whatnot, enabling him to hear and see. But there you go. It looks, it's pretty good. I like it. A little helmet that allows you to display that little feature he had in Iron Man. So that's pretty cool. Oh, and then we have the creme de la creme itself. It's amazing. The gunmetal look in this guy is simply amazing. I love the gunmetal look. The half gunmetal red, hot rod red. It just adds so much more to this figure because of the tones and colors this guy has. But we're gonna go over and pull out all the foam off of him and get him all ready for review. All right, look at that. Iron Man's on a coffin pose right now, but man, it looks simply amazing. I love the gunmetal. I really love this gunmetal. He's not greatly posed right now, but excuse that. As you can see, at the top of his head comes out to a bit of a little battery compartment. Not going to put in batteries or anything into the tops or arms or back or whatever, because I do not like that. I don't like having batteries in my figures. Of course, you have points of lighted points like here, 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 here. Of course, the arc reactor, the hand repulsor right there when he has his fist open. Eyes, and I think that's about it as far as lighted parts go. Maybe over here, but that's about it. I'm not going to put any batteries, like I said, because I don't like batteries. I just don't like them. I don't like the light up feature. I think they should get rid of them. Nobody really uses it. Now, Fusion Reactors on Facebook and such, he does sell like batteries you can put in and use a wall outlet or USB source, which is pretty cool. I might look into that, but let's unbox the rest of this guy. All right, so the bottom of the clamshell, you're gonna have your Hot Toys booklet, which I don't read, but I need to. And then let's open this clamshell over here. First thing out of clamshell, we have the base. Of course, Iron Man with the Spider-Man Homecoming theme, because that's the movie it came from. As you can see, the old plaque says Iron Man Does it say? Nope. Iron Man, Tony Stark. That's all it says. It doesn't say Mark 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. None of that. So that's the base. Let's go ahead and put that next to him. And then these, where are they? Here is, I guess, the little drone launcher. I'm going to put that down because we're going to take a look at that. So this, I guess, this is the piece that you put around his collar for when you put the Iron Man head sculpt in. And this goes around his neck. So that goes for his head. And then we have the little tiny glasses that comes with him. Always nice to see little accessories like this. It's pretty cool. Little Tony Stark glasses. And here's a little rockets that come with him. I guess this is a little peg piece for this somehow, some way. I think it's like that, like so. So you'll have this going into the boat, I guess. So that's their effect right there. This comes as a separate piece, and then this is the little effect that goes into and holds whatever he's pushing up on, like a ferry or whatnot, and that goes into, I think, one of these here. Yeah, so that goes into this for the effect of launching drones. And then your little stand for that, I believe, is right here. So that gets hooked up somewhere over the rainbow. Yeah, so this gets hooked up to the stand portion right here. You just pop that on. And then this guy, what I'm assuming, goes somewhere into here. Oh, right here. Looks like the bottom. I'm trying to figure out. So this goes into the bottom. I'm having a rough time. Like, these are so tiny. This goes into the bottom of that, somehow sticks on like so. And I guess that's all you got to do. And it sticks on, and you can articulate that and move that all around behind him, have it shoot across his shoulder, like across from him or whatnot. So cool little accent right there. Let's just put this guy together. I'm gonna cut the video, put this guy together, work with him, and then but it comes with multiple of these. It comes with 2 of these little rocket points. It comes with 2 of these rocket effects, and then repulsor blasts. It comes with 2 of these as well as the hands. And then it comes with switch out parts for his hand rockets, like so. And it comes with little back flaps. I think that's a back flap, like so. So I'm gonna go ahead and work on this guy, see what I can get done. Of course, you get the battery compartment and screwdriver that every Iron Man comes with, and some tweezers. Pretty nice looking tweezers. So let's get this guy going. I'm gonna set him up and have it ready for you guys, all pretty. And this is all a mess. It's a whole mess. I'm gonna have to cut. And there we have it. This figure took me about, I want to say 30 good minutes futzing with him, getting everything right. The effect this figure has for the retail price, it's around 400 bucks. The effect that this figure gives off, I want to tell you that I want to say like a diorama-esque look. The effect and diorama look that this figure gives off is insane. The presence this figure has, and it just blows other Iron Man little displays out of the park. I mean, I'm not talking about the gantry suit setup and all that kind of stuff, but I'm talking about like little generic Iron Mans we get, like Iron Patriot or stuff like that. But just alone adding these drones and stuff like that, it just adds a whole new level to the figure. Now, as you can see, I placed in the magnetic parts, such as this shoulder piece right here. That switched out, basically opened up his rockets, looks like in here. And then as well as putting the arm wrist rockets in. Watch those wrist rockets. And having it displayed here as well. I'm very pleased with this figure. It is very nice. It is a very nice piece. It is kind of weird in some spots. A few complaints I do have. Let's get into this. It does have pretty loose joints, being that it's an Iron Man. The joints are pretty loose. There's no ratchets up here, but it is ratcheted at the knees, I'm pretty sure, because that is how Iron Man figures work. I want to go over how this Yeah, it is ratcheted at the knees. I'm not going to go too much into articulation. This is as much as I'll probably go with it. I want to point out, let's go over the drones first, because I want to point out how neat of a job they did in transitioning drone stand into crotch grabber. So here you see the actual drone stand, and it's pretty unique per se as how they displayed it right here. If it wants to focus, the drone stand, actually you flip this over and it goes into the stand of the crotch grabber. It basically attaches on top. The crotch grabber then goes into this little slot right here, and then you slot the dynamic stand for the drone all the way up, and then there it is. And the drone is just magnificent looking. Like, as you can see, like the drone itself, paint apps and whatnot, everything is to like detail orgasm, and it's just lovely to look at. I mean, everything in this drone piece is very well detailed and painted, and then you have the little rockets that shoots out as well right here, as you can see. If it wants to focus, if it ever focuses, there it is. The focus in this has a very alive feeling because of the effects going through it. I want to call it a diorama piece because it almost gives it a whole look within itself. As you can see, like it gives Iron Man a whole new level of shooting a shot. As you can see, this is one of the pieces that actually this, I didn't use the other repulsors, but this one is attached to the hand. I used that one and then the articulated hand on the other one, but this one is attached to the hand. The other two that came with it goes on its feet, and I don't know how it's supposed to go on his feet if they didn't give you a dynamic stand for it, which I'm totally fine with the crotch grabber stand. It doesn't bother me because I don't like the claws that damages figures in the long run. So as you can see, a beautiful, beautiful paint apps. I mean, you're getting that really hot rod red, that nice metallic candy red, and then you have that nice, beautiful gunmetal paint, which when you see it and then you feel it and it's actually going on metal, it looks so real and it makes you feel so much more about this figure. It's just so much to offer in this figure. Now the head, it resembles, I think it's almost directly like the concept Iron Man, in which the design was exactly like that. If I'm right, I think that's what it is. But let's go through him, and as you can see, very amazing paint work right here. I love the paint work. It just absolutely, you see the itty bitty metallic colors and the red and the gold, and everything just lines up so nicely. They did very well as far as designing this armor, and then Hot Toys executing the paint apps is something else. As you can see, that's plastic fingers, but you would think, I mean, you would think that's metal. And then moving down, there's certain light points on him, like where is it? I'm seeing it on camera right there, and then you're moving down, there's going to be light points here, and then in his arms, and I think thighs, but I'm not going to put those in because I just don't like putting batteries in figures. It's just extra damaging risk to my pieces. And as you can see, this beautiful, I love this gunmetal. I absolutely love this gunmetal. It's amazing how they do this. Of course, we pay. It is amazing, but at the same time, we pay a premium price for these figures. So that's just part of it. That's what I want. I want to see deliverance from Hot Toys, and this figure really shows up exactly what kind of quality we're looking at when it comes to Hot Toys. As you can see, the red starts to begin again as we move down to the legs and feet. Nice armored stuff going on right there. And the Spider-Man base, as you can see right there. Now I want to put him to the side. I want to move back up. I want to move slowly. The arc reactor does light up. His eyes and everything do light up. But I want to take some time and go into, not the drones, but these right here. And we have the head sculpt and the barking dog in the background. But the head sculpt is simply amazing. I mean, as you can see, the head sculpt is just... it's just wrinkly and it's painted up and it's nice. It's very nice looking, as you can see all the like imperfections of skin tone and whatnot. The hair detail, the hair sculpt, very nicely done, very crispy and very wavy. Nothing to complain about here. The only thing is this, he's kind of looking off to the side, which I'm like, I don't know, I'll take it. But other than that, the head sculpt is very nice. Like I said earlier, you know, you got a Hot Toys sculpt when you have the Hot Toys stamp, and then you have the little piece that goes into his neck to give him the complete look of him wearing the suit. And then glasses. He had on his glasses too, so why don't we just do that as we're on it. These glasses are very scale and very good looking for, you know, Iron Man. It's very scaled and very nice looking. I love the way this looks. It's very, very nice looking. I might have this actually on him. It looks pretty cool. I want to take off the head and put the Tony Stark head just to see how it looks. Here he is with his head sculpt on. Very nice looking. I really like that look with the head sculpt. I think I'm going to keep this one. Okay, I think this one's a keeper. May not have enough room on the detail. Probably going to put him on my desktop because this is a really showpiece of a figure. Very nice in general of this figure in looks. I mean, this guy really, he nails the look of Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man, and he just kills it. So then you have the glasses just to finish it all off, and this is just an amazing piece. Every time I open a diecast Iron Man piece, I'm just flawed. I'm not flawed. I'm in awe of all the perfection this figure has to offer. I mean, you just look at it. There's nothing wrong with it. I haven't found anything wrong at all. I mean, the only thing I have to say about it is the complex way you have to add everything in there, which, I mean, that's just how it's going to be with these type of figures. So all in all, I gotta say, the figure is a masterpiece. I mean, that's why they call them movie masterpieces. There it is, a little close-up headshot of Tony Stewart, NASCAR driver, and it's just nice. It's just, I cannot complain. This whole review, I've been nonstop on, oh my god, this figure looks great, this figure looks this figure looks just absolutely awesome, because there's nothing wrong with it. A figure like this just stands out in your collection, and I'm happy that we got this re-release. I mean, some people don't like the re-release things about them, but I mean, what are you gonna do? Then you get like two different heads, which you can flip this back down, and you can have another basically substitute. So all in all, figure is badass. You cannot go wrong with this. I sold out all my Iron Man in my collection. I was on the out train from Iron Man, but man, figures like this made me jump back in the game. I do have Mark 47 concept coming, or Mark 46, I'm sorry, concept coming in probably a week or two. And then I'm going to have Mark 85 Battle Damage, as well as Iron Patriot, and then upgraded suit Spider-Man suit. So those are going to go and fit well. Spidey 2099 should be coming as well. And it'll all wrap all nicely with this figure. So with that being said, this figure gets a 9 out of 10. This figure is near perfection. Only thing is a hassle of putting parts on and loose joints here. I say 9 out of 10 with a little bit of cons, because the amount of greatness this figure has to offer, it has it. So I can't really take much out of him, but I do give it a 9 out of 10 with the loose joints. It's a bit loose at the elbow for this one, and then that's a little quality control from Hot Toys. But other than that, the figure's flawless. Head sculpt that it came with was perfect. Everything is just beautiful. I have nothing to complain about, like I said. If you haven't already, go ahead and grab this guy. I mean, while he's still on pre-order on Sideshow or Collector Zone, if you have any, you message him if he can grab some for you, or if somebody dropped off on an order. So, you know, that's the thing with Collector Zone. Some people drop off on their orders and they never get the order in, and he posts it up on his Collector Zone Facebook group, and you can pick up an order that somebody dropped, and maybe you get lucky with some pieces like this, you know. So all in all, like I said, like the video, that does help me. Subscribe to the channel. Of course, you guys need to subscribe, who has ever not subscribed, and enjoy the rest of the videos. Like I said, this piece is simply amazing, and The little drones over there, it just adds to all the flavor. Adds to all the fun. Okay, bye guys. And Robert or Tony Stark, you're out, right? Right? Yeah, right? Mm-hmm. Nice.